In PB and Cashew, we're going to talk about something that gets us really, really upset. Bad drivers.
What's up, PB Cashewville? It's your boy Cashew, and right beside me is your boy.
PB.
How's your week, PB?
It's been okay. We've had a lot of crazy things go on this week, but it's spring is here.
Let's go. Finally,
It is
man.
65 degrees in Danbury. I've been hearing people wanting to go to Florida like crazy, but we don't need to go to Florida no more because it's 65 degrees. But it's gonna rain on Saturday.
Man, why you gotta spoil it?
I know it's such a spoiler, but you know what? I will take it. Spring is here. There is a lot of cool stuff that's going on in sports. The NCAA tournament's going to be coming up. Baseball season is back in the business, and the Yankees had acquired, I think, Josh Donaldson, which I really am excited about. It's a little older, but you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry about that, man. Just like a little tired, still trying to wake myself up
It's
a little
daylight savings time. Daylight savings time is to blame for it because we're all really groggy, and right now it's only supposed to be 10:41.
bit. Yeah, that's true. But we also gotta let you know about that beat.
Yeah, that beat. I like that
That
beat.
beat was
So-
literally made by me and PB.
Oh,
So DJ PB and DJ Cashew.
yeah, we're gonna like have a SoundCloud soon.
No. I'm sorry, no SoundCloud.
I guess we also want to give a shout out to some of our cool software that we got because we used to do everything through one particular place, but we give a shout out to Audacity and also Power Video because they're much more cost effective and it's getting the job done. And also, what's the site that we made those beats on? I keep forgetting it.
Soundtrack.
Soundtrap. It was cool. You can do a. Hopefully, if you're Soundtrap, if you're listening, your product's pretty cool, and we might actually subscribe because it's really good. What else can we say today, Cash? There's a lot of
I
things.
think we gotta do shout outs.
Shout outs, definitely. Yes. Shout out. We'd like to give a shout out to Mike Dro. Mike, you're really cool. Because of him, we were able to do our setups a lot better. And so we gave you a shout out. And you can check him out at Mike Dro TV on his YouTube channel. He does really cool Twitch videos about MLB The Show. And he's really cool dude. I really think that he's totally awesome. And thank you again for the advice you given us. Other person we need to give a shout out to is the person. You have not told us who you are, but hopefully you have a YouTube account and leave us a comment. Frankfurt in Hesse in Germany.
Hope you said that right.
I don't even know if I said it correctly, but you are totally awesome that you've been listening to us for so long. Shout outs to you. Please send us a message who you are so we can always shout out you correctly and appropriately. So, yes, I love the fact that we have international fans. That's really neat.
Yeah, that's cool. That really is.
I'm convinced though that it's somebody that's using a Germany server, like using VPNs and such. That's just my guess, but the fact that it's constantly from this place makes me think that this is probably somebody from Germany.
Yeah,
So, thank
because
you.
they got some from I think we got one from India.
Yeah, we
One
have
time.
one from India.
We have
I'm
one from
convinced.
Brazil.
I'm convinced that the one in India is like one kid with an iPhone for his entire village. So we probably have like 10,000 listeners over in India. So that's my hope.
I don't know, but I just know that we do have some internationals, so that's a cool thing. But let us go to our topic.
Yes.
Our topic.
Our topic.
Now, this topic is very usual or different, actually. You know, I wasn't expecting it, but you know what? BB made me realize that maybe we should talk about this because lately, when I've been driving, I've been seeing crazy drivers lately.
Oh, yes. Crazy drivers. I don't know what it is, but it's just crazy drivers
Well, it's because
everywhere.
we're in the Northeast, though.
Everywhere. I think that this is just something that just happens everywhere. And it gets me mad, man. Mad!
I can see that with your face right now.
See, you can't get this from like just an audio. But yeah, it gets me mad and angry.
So, we have a list
A list!
of our top 10 peeves. I guess we could say they're both us. You know, both us. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yes.
Both us, yeah.
Both of us.
If you don't know what that means, we'll explain it later on in life. But it's both of our pet peeves.
Yes.
But I don't think
Our pet peeves when it comes to driving. Because people just don't know how to drive.
All right, so you want to start off, or you want me to start off?
I think you should start off because I need to have my blood pressure go down a bit.
Should we do 1 through 10 or 10
Just
through
do
1?
it one at a time.
All right, the first one is use your signal light.
Oh my goodness. You flip the switch up to go this if you're gonna go this way. You flip the switch down if you're gonna go that way. It's that simple.
Yeah, I've been realizing that a lot of people don't use their signal light, and it kind of gets me annoyed because when I'm next to someone and they don't use their signal light and they're driving slower than usual, and I don't know that they're turning, I'm like, what is going on? You know? That could cause an accident right there. It really
And it
can.
has caused accidents. It's absolutely crazy. I'm getting off on exit 5 trying to get there, and then all of a sudden, this dude from the third lane just goes and almost hits me. Use your gosh darn signal.
All right. The second one is if it's basically like sometimes you got them slow drivers.
Slow drivers.
Like what I mean, slow drivers that they don't go the mile per hour. Sometimes they'll go slower than that, and that happens a lot in the highway too. I feel like.
Oh yes.
And it
Oh,
kind of
yes.
it is kind of annoying because you're trying to, let's say if you're late, or let's say if you just want to drive and you're not late, but this person is just driving slow. You're just like, come on, buddy, go a little bit faster. It kind of does drive me crazy.
Okay, there's the speed limit. So why are you going 35 and a 55? Shah!
Yeah, it is kind of annoying. I'm just like, are you serious right now?
If you're gonna go that slow, get a bicycle and stay on the local roads if you're gonna take that long on the highway.
The second, not the second, I already said the second. The third one is, I believe when we said merge way before you exit, it's those drivers that turn slow. Like they just turn very slow and they take their sweet time.
It's not just that. It's not just that, Matthew. It's the person that's like on the third lane, and then at the very last minute, they're just gonna go and try to cut you off when you're trying to exit. That's the kind of person that really gets me mad. You know, there's those little wishbone things that indicate that there's a split between the two lanes, like the lane that people want to stay on and the lane that you need to get on. That wishbone lane saying, it's too late. Stay where you are, turn around because you're a moron for driving and not knowing where you're supposed to go. The GPS is already telling you that you're going to merge in like a couple feet, so you better merge in a couple feet.
Okay. The fourth one is, it kind of gets me on my nerves too. It's basically tailgating.
Wait, tailgating? Oh, I love tailgating.
No.
I love tailgating. Tailgating is awesome. You know, whenever I go to Jets games, I'm hanging out there with my uncle, my aunt. Shout outs to the folks over on that parking lot. They were really cool, and I went to go see my Jets game. I love tailgating. And then when you go to, like, let's say a football game, like a Rutgers football game, my uncle also took me that. I love tailgating. And I went to Giants Stadium. I'm wearing a Giants, even though I'm a Jets fan, I do like the Giants. I went to go see a Giants preseason game, had some fun tailgating there. It was awesome. I love tailgating.
I'm talking about different tailgating, I think.
What kind of tailgating are you talking about, Matt?
I'm talking about when you're driving, there's someone right behind your bumper, the rear bumper, and they're just like right behind you.
Oh, those people.
And you're like,
sometimes wait, you mean the ones that just like won't give you space?
Yeah.
The ones that are just like right in your face. Like this to your bumper.
Yep.
Like you can see them in your rearview mirror.
Yep.
And they're not giving you space.
Yep.
What the heck?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a question on the driver's test. How many spaces and how much time you're supposed to have in between cars. That's what you're supposed to do. 3 seconds. It's a question on the driver's test. Back up. Goodness.
Yeah, tailgating gets annoying because I'll be driving. So there'll be times I'll be driving like even the highway. I'm like going 60 and 70, and there's someone like driving faster than me, and they'll be like right behind my bumper. I'm like, bro, calm down. You know, they have to go to the other lane. It's kind of annoying.
It is very annoying. Annoying. Back up.
Uh,
Or or stay in the slow lane. Away. Ugh.
all right, this is the one I've been seeing a lot, and it's
Oh,
the
goodness.
fifth one. When people
Yes.
don't stop in a stop sign. It literally happened today when I was coming to PB's house. People don't stop in the stop sign. I don't understand it. It's a big red thing that says stop. It literally says stop. I don't know why people don't stop.
You know what? You want to know why, Matt? It's just a reflection on our society. A huge reflection on our society because it's clear that people have just not been taught basic things. Like what colors mean, what words are. Like, when you were in kindergarten, it's like, what color is the apple? The apple is red,
Ordering.
or green, or yellow. What color is the stop sign?
Red.
Oh, you're gonna do a little kid voice.
No. It's too late now.
Too late now.
It's too late.
But you're a little kid. It's like, oh, red, that means stop. So the words S-T-O-P means stop. But apparently, people don't even know how to read what stop means.
Actually, you know what's crazy? We don't have this in one of our lists, but another one is when people ran the red light. There's people that just ran the red light. They don't even care.
Wait. Are you talking about people that it's yellow and you cut through?
No. There's people that just run the red light.
Yes. Especially right by the hospital. Right by the hospital. You know who you are. You know who you are, people. You're always cutting that street on right by the hospital. There's so many of them. All of the little red stoplights by the hospital, you're cutting it. You're the problem. You, sir, ma'am, are the problem.
All right, now let's go to 6. Because 6, this one
Oh.
gets on my nerves a lot. Especially if you're in Danbury, Connecticut, and you're going through exit 4.
Oh, anywhere.
Anywhere. When you're trying to merge in the highway and people just decide to drive faster when they're already in the highway, like, and they see you merging, that just gets me so annoyed. It's just like, dude, you serious? You were driving super slow, and now that you're seeing a car trying to merge, you want to drive fast. It's like, what the heck is that? Why? Like, that makes no sense. It doesn't. And sometimes I get on my nerves because I'll be like trying to merge, and this car's driving super slow, but then when he sees me trying to merge, he goes fast. Like he has like, what's the point? Like, honestly, what is the point?
Yeah, just because you pay your taxes, to get these roads in order, and by the way, not all of them are in order, but that's a different kind of podcast that we'll talk about. But listen. Look, share the road. There's 3 different lanes on the highway. The super fast lane, the cruising lane, the slow lane. So if you're on the slow lane, slow down. Share the road.
Or just switch lanes if there's no cars right in front of you.
Exactly.
Or next to you. Like that's just the simplest solution. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I'm in the slow lane, I still drive fast.
Oh, so you are one of those people.
No, I don't merge. When I see people merging, I don't drive like super fast. I
But
slow down.
So you're not one of the ones that will just zoom
No, I
through.
slow down. When
you
I see
slow
people-
down, or you're gonna move to a
Or
faster
yeah, or I
lane.
go to the other lane.
Because people need to get on the highway too, dinguses.
But I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes drive fast in the slow lane with the right lane. I most of the time do drive fast.
You're part of the problem.
I'm part of the
You,
problem.
sir, are part of the
You're
problem.
part of the problem. Driving slow. That's what it is, brother.
I'm part of the... You're saying that I drive slow
You
on
drive
the merch?
slow.
Oh.
No, not the merch one, just in general. You're that. Let me tell you something right now. You're probably that number 2 person.
Oh.
That's what we did.
Is that right? Is that right? This
Uh-oh.
is coming from the guy that says, oh, Brother Fred, you're not supposed to go past the yellow light. You're supposed to slow down because blah, blah, blah.
You're in a church van. A church van.
Oh, great. Thank you for now busting my spot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Ooh.
Ow. Nah, it's not bad. I'm just messing around. You okay there, brother? Are you 100% okay?
Let's go to the next one. Go to the next one!
Okay, so we're at 7. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Everybody's gonna be like let's watching and listening. Gonna do the big old Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This one, I'll let you do this one. I'll let you do this one.
What's awesome about cars nowadays is that there is something on your steering wheel that allows you to alert somebody that either they're cutting or they're also just trying to keep you alert about something. But there's people that will use it just to honk. Honk, 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 honk. Honk, 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 honk. When it's a red light and you're supposed to be stopped and you're not turning. So, if you want to show to the world that you're an idiot,
As soon as it turns green, just honk your horn.
that's right. But number 8 is also one of those cases where it is actually applicable. Because there are some people, when the light turns, for some reason they just stand there. They just stay in there and they just look, admiring everything, loving life, looking at the wonders of everything, except for one particular thing, the fact that the light has turned green. In that case, in that instance, honk away. Honk away. But if it's not, and it's not like an accident that's about to happen, slow your roll, honker. But person who is like maybe colorblind, know that when people are honking at you and there's people that are moving, move your car. Goodness.
Yep, that is true. Because there were times where the light turns green and someone's already honking at me. I'm like, what do you want me to do? And sometimes there'll be times where I'm going to take a left, and there's cars coming, and they're beeping their horn. I'm like, what do you want me to do? You want me to get into an accident? Like, I can't do anything because the car's not giving me the right of way. I'm sorry to say that. I'm not trying to get in an accident because of yourself just beeping the horn for no reason. Especially if it just turned green. Literally. Like, not even a second pass, it turns green. And you're like, beep, beep, beep. Like, bro, calm yourself.
Ugh.
Ooh, let's talk about
number 9.
So number 9.
Number 9. I have a sub point to number 9.
This one's an interesting one. So this happens. I've been realizing that people have been trying to do this a lot to me, which I don't know why. You know, I'm not a slow driver. I'm actually, I think, a pretty fast / medium driver, I guess you could say, like the average driver. Where those people, they just like drive so fast and they're trying to go somewhere, but they try to cut you off, but they can't because you're driving the speed limit or you're driving a little bit fast, and they try to cut you off, but they can't. That kind of gets me annoyed because then that could lead into an accident, honestly. Because there was one time where I was driving and this BMW literally cut me off right next to like close to my front bumper. If I didn't press the brakes, I would have hit him. Uh-oh.
You're not Vin freaking Diesel. Slow the heck down. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to get in an accident. And this is actually no joke. No joke. I heard like over on Route 7. Now, Route 7, you're only supposed to be driving about 40, 50. And occasionally, if the traffic allows it, some folks are driving 60. There was one person there was driving so fast and trying to weave that he went from the eastbound lane to the westbound lane and caused a 3-car accident and the kid died.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
The thing that I don't get, and I'll go into the final point later on, is where do people really need to go? I mean, unless that your wife is having a baby, which I can kind of understand. You need to rush someone to the ER, I can kind of understand. But if you're just getting from point A to point B, what's the rush? What's the rush? Why do you need to be going that fast? Goodness, it's like there's people here whose lives you are putting at risk, and you have a 3-ton vehicle that has been used for a while. And these aren't even drunk drivers. These are just regular drivers. And it's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. And number 10.
Ooh, okay. So number 10, I've been recently seeing this too, is when people are not looking in the road.
Oh, people are not looking in the road.
This happens a lot. This happens twice. This happens a lot when you're in a stop sign.
Oh, yes.
Where they just look on like the other lane, like not in their. Sometimes they look at not in their right. They look more to their left instead of their right, and then they just go and they don't see that other car coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been recently seeing this because twice. This happened twice. Yesterday and a couple weeks ago, where I was driving and this person, they're in they live like in a complex, like
Mm-hmm,
where
mm-hmm.
all those condominiums are at,
Right.
and they were just gonna turn, take that left, and I'm just driving. Yeah, I'm like driving, and they don't see me, and I had to stop my brakes. One time I had to stop and go to the other side of the road so that person didn't hit me. So like people don't look. They just check one side but not the other side.
Or the other thing too is like they're just so preoccupied with whatever's going on here, or accidents that they're not paying attention to what's going up front. Hey, listen, bro, the girl that's like in the car right next to you, she's not checking you out. She probably thinks that you're a complete loser because you're not paying attention to the road. So I don't know where that came from, but you know who you are, people. People.
Yeah, these are really, and there's more pet peeves. There's a lot of pet peeves when you're driving. Gas is going up there. That's a pet peeve.
Oh, yes.
That's
That's probably the greatest pet peeve. But in light of all that we have said, I'm actually thinking that because gas prices are going so higher, maybe, just maybe, we'll have a lot less people on the road that are
No.
causing these accidents. You don't think so?
No,
You don't think so?
it has been happening a lot recently where just people forget how to drive or something. It's like it's not rocket science. Like be careful when you drive.
Right.
Have more. It's like what my dad always says. You have to have more than two eyes. You have to have like four eyes.
Mhm.
Because you have to look at your mirrors. You have to look. You have to look. You can't just assume that. And my dad always says this: a car is a weapon.
A car is a weapon.
That's true.
car
A car's
is
a
a
weapon.
weapon.
You could actually get into an accident and kill someone, or not only that,
You
you can actually hit someone like a pedestrian that's walking and kill them.
And not only that, if the accident's bad enough, you could kill yourself.
Yes.
You could kill yourself. And the people that you're going in, and we know what it's also going to cost. Insurance rates are going to go up. It's going to cost, the prices of things are going to keep going up, and it's just generally bad for everybody. So here's my final thought. It's very simple. Very, very simple. And I hope that whoever's listening and whoever's watching take this to heart, especially if you're a brand new driver. Watch the road. Watch the road.
Be cautious.
Be cautious. Look at your surroundings. Don't gawk and everything like that. And I think it's because we've got so much stuff. We've got so many things that we're checking on. We're checking our Facebooks. We're checking our TikToks. We're checking everything. Maybe you're listening to us, but look, or maybe you're watching us on YouTube. Don't watch us on YouTube while you're on the road.
Yeah, if you're on the road, don't watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, we check us out on Spotify. Check us out on Apple Music. Check us out on that. Using your Bluetooth, but don't keep your eyes off of the road. Keep them on the road. Watch what's going on. See what's going on, because you know what? The life that you may save may be your own. And on that note, we just like to say to all of you, we don't know you, but I hope that this thing that we've talked today proves that we love you. And there's a God above that does. I'm PB.
And I'm Cashew.
Peace out, PB Cashewville.